Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be the first video of the season, probably one of the many that I'll be releasing. And this is going to be about the pitch gauge from Freedom Flight models. I've had this since last year from the flight event, but this year I modified it so that we could get it in for the helicopter. So, as you know, the bottom rotor is bigger on the Freedom Flight models kit, and the top rotor is a bit smaller in diameter. So basically you need to have an adjustable pitch gauge so that you can measure both helicopters. Both rotors, not helicopters. But what I did is I made a slot on this, like, let's just call it the base. And I made a 1/16 by maybe, I don't know, 6.5 inches. You'll probably have to trim it down to make sure the diameter of the top rotor is like perfectly in line with the actual protractor, but that's what I did. And I cut it so that it was about the width of the Ikara bearing and just fit in there nicely. Once I had that done, I just kind of placed it here on the jig, made sure it was aligned with the top. So if we thought of this as a top, I put it right here. Then I took a 3/16 by 5/16 piece of wood that was cut to this this length, whatever length this is, and I just glued it down. Put this right here, glued in the second piece, and then I took another 1/16 piece. As you can see, it's like pretty dense just by the color. You can also feel it and just tell, but I just cut it down to the same length, and I glued that down as well. So I think one thing I would recommend if you do go with something like this, probably put a weight in between these walls. I know I'm going to be making a weight. I'm probably just going to 3D print something and put some lead pebbles in there that I just have left over from air trajectory. And I'll put them in there so that it can weigh down. Because if you see, this acts like a lever. So when you put in your rotor, it just tips over like this. So I'll be making something like that, and I'll post it on my Thingiverse page. And yeah. Another thing I would recommend, probably just use thin CA, because it just like falls out of the bottle. If you have thin CA, you should use that because it'll just glue it immediately. It's very nice when building something like this and you're trying to keep it perfect. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you got any recommendations for what we could do. Thank you so much to Coach Chuck for giving me inspiration on how to make this, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.